that.
Which couple has the most shocking scene in the finale?
Shocking is Emison.
Yeah.
Who has changed the most after the 1-year time jump in the finale?
Toby.
What about Jason? Will he be in the finale?
He's not going to be in the finale. I mean, there are a couple of actors that we really tried to get, but they were, they're booked on other shows, and legally they can't come back to us. So he's one of those. But somebody we tried all season to get back, who is in the finale and on another show, is Melissa, Tori DeVito. So we were really excited about that.
How will Melissa's return affect the Hastings and the De Laurentiis' dynamic?
Well, you'll just have to wait and see.
We have been saying that we're going to ask you this all season of the Rosewood Rundown.
How did the moms get out of the basement?
You have to wait till next week.
Really?
It's shown? Discussed. Well, it's not shown.
Okay.
But it's discussed?
It's discussed. Maybe not completely in the way you want, but it is discussed.
Any other major returns that you can talk about? Maybe some parents that we haven't seen or siblings that we haven't seen in a while?
Some of the moms are back.
Okay.
Right? The ones that are still alive.
Okay. Wait.
Does that mean Holly Marie Combs is back?
Yes.
Yay! If someone were to be so ambitious, Mar, and rewatch rewatch the whole series before the finale, is there a certain episode in particular, maybe one that's early on, that you're like, maybe pay attention to this one?
It's all of these last 10 episodes. We've dropped a lot of Easter eggs intentionally into them because we wanted fans to have a really good chance to figure this out and be right.
Yeah, you literally, if you watch the last 10, you'll be like, oh my gosh, that makes so much more sense. It's fun.
I want to make sure that fans understand that, like, this AD, well, everybody is interwoven.
Yeah.
But as one story ends, another began. So with the reveal of Mona, then became the Charlotte story, and then with the reveal of Charlotte becomes this AD. So this AD is separate in terms of playing the game from those other A's.
Always stealing that game.
Noticed though, going back to like season 1 or 2.
Correct.
Janelle said when she was here that for the reveal, it's a little bit of everything at once. Like we're finding out as the girls are finding out. It's not so much a reveal. Can you guys explain a little bit how that happens, I guess?
How everything unfolds.
Yeah, well sometimes it's also the viewers will know before the girls do, which is always fun. Just a little bit.
This is why we wanted to be 2 hours long, because we didn't want to leave fans with a lot of questions. So the reveal is very important, but then the understanding of it is equally as important. So that's why it's 2 hours. So both the fans and the pre-liars can all process it all at the same time.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, Sasha, take us back to the time when you were processing who AD was. Mar, how did you tell her? Like, what was this conversation like? She didn't.
Yeah, I was sneaky about it. I was asking all the right questions to the right person.
What questions were you asking?
Are we asking them too?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I knew more than you. So I found out like little bits and pieces, and I was trying to piece it together, and so
because the person who is AD asked me not to tell anyone because that person didn't want to affect certain scenes in certain ways.
Ooh. But I was like, come on.
I'm a good secret keeper.
You're a good secret keeper.
I've never said anything. Like
when you found out how, what kind of went through your mind?
It's like, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
How did you tell this person who is going to be AD that they were going to be AD? Was that a separate conversation?
This is a good one.
Yes, that was a separate conversation that I had just with that person fairly early on when the decision was made that would be AD, because it affected a lot of that person.
How would you describe the very last scene of the series in one word?
It's that full circle. It's a full circle moment.
Yes.
It's like a bonus full circle moment.
Yeah.
That I think that
we always leave that like tag after. Yeah.
Yeah. It's sort of that although this show ends, the world continues.
It was one of my favorites.
What was your reaction when you read the final scene?
I'm so glad that you put it in there because it didn't like necessarily shock me, but it was epic, and I was like, that is amazing. That sums up our show in a way. It was like, that is so PLL. And
was that your goal when you were writing it, Mar? To make it a full circle moment?
Yeah, and just to know that the mythology of this town will always go on. It's not going to end with the end of Pretty Little Liars.
What are the chances that we could get an Emison spinoff for Pretty Little Liars?
Well, I mean, everything is possible, and anything is possible.
People think that your new series, The Perfectionist, could tie in somehow with a Pretty Little Liars spin-off. Can you speak to that at all?
It could.
Ooh.
It could.
So it could be in the same kind of universe.
Could be in the same universe, or feel like a similar universe.
Would any of the characters, like Allie, be in that in some capacity?
They could be.
Okay.
I would love to be honest about everything, but it's still a little too early. I'm hoping in the next couple weeks we can talk more about the. I saw Sarah last week, and we love working together. So hopefully we can get to do much more, many more things together.